So yesterday I did a video on MLB The Show 16 where I kind of highlighted Diamond Dynasty from 3 years ago to see if, how things have changed, what Diamond Dynasty was like, what were the ways it worked. It was really fun. It was cool to go back and take that nostalgia trip, and you guys seem to really like the video as well, so thanks for the support on that. But I also told you in that video that I would be doing the same thing in the next video for MLB The Show 17, and here we are. So we're going to go into Diamond Dynasty in this video. We're going to take a look at the layout of Diamond Dynasty, the structure. I'm going to show you guys how things worked and just kind of reminisce a little bit on MLB The Show 17. I think this was honestly the most important year for Diamond Dynasty the show has probably ever seen. 16 was a good year where they kind of got their foot down. They kind of got their footing in the water a little bit. They kind of figured out what they were doing. But then this year is when they really took everything to the next level, and everything was really top notch when it came to content. So 17, other than 19, because I think 19 has surpassed it at this point, 17 in terms of content, probably the best Diamond Dynasty. Like, it was just so amazing. So let's go ahead and get into it. Once again, this was a very pivotal year for Diamond Dynasty as far as the mode as a whole. They changed so many different things that are still being used in Diamond Dynasty for 19, and they was into 18 as well. So much stuff happened. If we take a look at the home screen though, you can see it's separated into 3 different tabs. You've got the play tab, the squad tab, and the collect tab over here. And then if you hit R1, you've got the market, you've got the packs and the stub store. So let's go ahead and take a look at the play tab. So we've got 4 different tabs here. We've got the head-to-head tab, which includes ranked seasons, play with friends, unranked play, and standings. Over here on single players, you've got extra innings, conquest, and play versus CPU. Over here, of course, you've got battle royale, and then over here you've got the events. So let's take a look at head-to-head first and go into ranked seasons. So this was actually the first year where they added ranked seasons, and the rating system is actually still the same. So this kind of laid the foundation for that. If you hit 900, then you get to World Series. Everything underneath it is still the same divisions. And this one, you didn't have a choice pack at the end of it. Whatever reward they gave you is the reward you were stuck with, and then you went ahead and you sold that card on the market or whatever. So the rewards actually in 17 were pretty good for the most part. There were a lot of them that kind of stacked. So you'd get a reward at like championship series and division series and stuff like that. So once you hit World Series, sometimes you'd get like 3 or 4 cards, which was always really, really cool. But overall, adding ranked seasons and adding this 900 to or 0 to 900 rating system was a huge step forward for the mode, and it was probably one of the most important things they did. So it was pretty cool, man. So I don't think at this point there's still a season going on. Technically, season infinity, it does not end. There's no rewards, but it's still, it's basically another ranked season. Let's take a look at the lifetime leaderboards. Of course, Pitching Rebel, #1, absolutely amazing, got a rating over 10,000. Gunsky right here, shout out to Gunsky, he's still there. We got Lord right there, shout out to Lord. Who else is on here? Plasma, Jers Network, there's Jers right there, top 15 player in this game on the leaderboards. Who else was on here? Zeke, one of the best players in the game. EJ, shout out to EJ, what's up, man? Hopefully you got Griffey on 19, base Tommy Ball. So yeah, there were a lot of good players that still play the game over in 17, and you could tell the best are still the best. So anyway, that is pretty much ranked seasons, and then play with friends still works the same, nothing really to look at there. Single player, conquest, extra innings. Conquest worked exactly the same. There weren't any of those little mini conquest boards anymore. It was still the basic map from MLB The Show 16. They just brought it over into 17. Really nothing different here. We'll take a look at some of the conquest rewards and stuff later on in this video when we get to there, but yeah, conquest, really nothing changed. Play versus CPU, again, nothing crazy there. Extra innings the same, so nothing really changed there. We'll get into battle royale at the end of the video. If you guys saw what I did against Serenity in the 16 video, I'm doing the same thing in this video, so hold up for the battle royale. We'll do that at the end. And then the events. So not only in 17 did they actually add ranked seasons, this was actually the year they added events as well, and events were a very, very good addition. So this specific event was called, I think, the Infinity event or the Forever event or something. Yeah, the Forever event. And the 2 rewards actually in this event were really cool. You get a 98 Trout and a 97 Pujols, and you get those at 75 and 100 wins, I think. So events pretty much worked exactly the same. There was a cumulative win, there was a win win per entry reward. It was pretty much exactly the same, so that was cool. But this was definitely a very, very big thing they added because events made their way into the show 18. They're in the show 19, and events were cool. It's a cool way to play the game and build your team a little bit with your own players that isn't BR. It's free entries, there's rewards involved, so events are really cool. And another really, really good thing they added into MLB The Show 17. Once again, MLB The Show kind of laying the groundwork for a lot of different Diamond Dynasties in this year's Motivates. So now we're going to move over to the squad screen, and you guys might think, wow, your team sucked. Look at all these golds right here. And that's not really the case. I was starting, as you guys can see, to try and make an Angels all-time build with Napoli, Pujols, Howie Kendrick, Simmons. You know, I was starting to make one, but I guess I stopped halfway through. And I did sell pretty much all of my diamonds, all of the ones I could sell, to do a big pack opening at the end. So once again, the squad screen pretty much the same. Nothing too different here. We can take a look at some of the cards that were in here. Some of the cards that I had: 94 Francisco Rodriguez. I'm pretty sure that was an Angels collection or Epic or something like that. 87 Flashback Napoli. Player of the Month Zanino. Player of the Month was added into the game this year. That was the first time they did any Player of the Month cards. Edwin, that card's in the Affinity for the Blue Jays in 19. So yeah, the squad screen, pretty much the same, and you guys can see this layout is roughly the same layout that MLB The Show 19 has at the moment, and that's actually a big deal because you guys will see in 18, they kind of stripped it down, and it just looked kind of bland, and it didn't really have any personality or character. So when the squad screen is like this with the cards showing up in the form of an actual baseball diamond, it's really, really nice. It's a little detail that could go a long way. You know, you see the cards and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But you've still got Inside Edge, you had your statistics, game history, and the customization once again pretty much works exactly the same. I'm not really going to go too far into that, but overall, the squad screen, there you go. You can see the players and stuff like that. And now let's take a look at the Collect tab, because this is mainly where all of the just excellent content found its way into the game. So if you go to the Collect tab, you can see you have 4 different things. You've got your missions, you've got your programs, you've got your ticket counter, and you've got your inventory. Obviously, inventory is going to work exactly the same. You can see your players, your equipment, sponsorships, stadiums, stuff like that. That's all still going to be in here as well. So, you know, that's nothing too crazy to look at there. But what I really want to focus on are these 3 things: the missions, the programs, and the ticket counter. So this was the first year they had the ticket counter. The ticket counter was, well, not really. So in 16, it was basically the ticket counter, but it was called the Captain Store. This was the first year they called it the ticket counter. There was no specific captains you had to level up. You straight up just got tickets from playing the game, and the more you got, the higher, you know, cards you could get. So you can see in the ticket counter, 99 overall Carlos Beltran was in here, and oh my god, this card was so good. I loved this card, man. I want this card back in the show so bad. He was so much fun to use. So 99 Beltran, you can get him in the ticket counter, 15,000 tickets. All you had to do is level up. As you guys can see at the top there, it says unlock level 99 overall diamond. As you guys can see in the bottom left corner, I am a 100 level diamond. This was actually the first year they added universal profile into the game too. Another little thing that continues to be seen in MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty, but they have a bunch of cards in here: 99 Chris Sale, 99 Dustin Pedroia, 96 Dale Murphy, finest Chuck Nasty, and you got some golds in here as well as some other ones, like another diamond here at level 0 gold. Like, there's just a lot of cards they added, and the ticket counter was actually supported in this year's game, unlike MLB The Show 18, which we will talk about once we get to 18. But yeah, the ticket counter was really, really nice, and once again, you get tickets from just playing the game. You didn't have to buy them on the market. You couldn't buy tickets in the shop or anything like that. You just play the game, and the more time you accumulate on the game, the more tickets you get. So that was a nice way to reward people. So now we've got missions and we've got programs. Let's take a look at some of the different programs that were in this game. So I already did this a little bit when I did that Griffey in MLB The Show history type of thing. So we took a look at the Diamond program, but basically right here, the Diamond program, once you completed this program, you actually unlocked the 99 overall Ken Griffey Jr., who of course was an absolute beast. And then if you hit R1, you can see some of the stats you had to get. Like, you had to get 89 Griffey's rookie season stats with rookie players. You had to get his double walk and 1 run scored in a play versus CPU game. You had to get 11 hits in 11 games in the play versus CPU. So like there were different missions you had to do, and at the top you can see how much progress it was providing you in the program. 2% progress for this mission. That'll get you more progress in the program. I was, of course, at 100% completion. You had the Dynasty program, which we'll actually look at the end here. Because MLB The Show 17 did something pretty bad, and I want to highlight that, but I want to highlight the good stuff about programs first. But basically what they did is they released 2 programs every few weeks, every month or so, and basically highlighted the different types of cards. So there were 2 rookie programs that were out when the game came out. Then there were 2 breakout programs when the game came out for Doug Drabeck and Nelson Cruz. Then there's 2 all-star programs. Let's see who they are. We've got, or at least they're Impact Veteran. You got Impact Veteran Oswalt, and then Impact Veteran Hanley Ramirez. Dude, you guys remember this card? Oh my god. But you can see, you just have to do these stats, and the different stats that you do add up the progress in the program, and stuff like that was cool, man. We hadn't seen that in Diamond Dynasty yet. These are the all-star ones. You have the all-star Felix, and then the all-star Ryan Sandberg, and then over here I think we'll have, oh, we just had legends. Okay, so we had Ron Guidry and Brooks Robinson. These 2 are probably going to be hardwares. Oh no, this one's a prospects program. Okay. Then the Future Stars. This was also the year they added Future Stars. That was a new addition into this year's game. You had the postseason program with Reggie Jackson over here, Adam Wainwright. Then these are probably hardware programs, I think. And then you had the live series, or not the live series, I'm sorry, the real 2017 postseason program. Then you had the hardware program with Jimmy Rollins, and then I forgot who the other one was, Tim Lincecum. And then over here, I think you had the Finest program, which we will see Finest again in MLB The Show 19. And this one, you got Finest players just from going through there. You got a Pat Neshek, you got a, who is this, Marcel Ozuna, you got a Steven Strasburg, and then you get Jose Altuve at the end, and Jose Altuve was a god. This one took a lot more grinding, though. You had to do a lot more grinding with certain players. But anyway, those were some of the programs. Now let's go back and take a look at the Dynasty program, because the Dynasty program was basically a mini version of the XP reward path, you could say. So basically you had to do a bunch of things with the Dynasty program. You had to complete a bunch of things, win 100 event games, win 100 ranked seasons games, win 100 BR games, collect all the teams, conquer every hexagon on the conquest map, command the MLB. Like, you basically had to do a bunch of stuff, and once you did this, you got to 100% in the Dynasty program. So you can see you got Lou Brock there, you got hardware legend Vida Blue, you got 99 Cal Ripken, 99 Bob Feller, 99 Miggy, 99 Jackie, and then at the ends, you get this guy. You get a 52 overall Joe Random. So you're like, wait a minute, why do I get a 52 overall card at the end of the Dynasty program? Like, this seems kind of weird. And that's gonna go ahead and lead me into missions. So if you take a look at missions over here, there's a bunch of different missions. You got Show's Finest missions, which are basically just the missions that are tied to the program. And you can see all the other ones over here too, Sandberg, Hernandez, Ramirez. So all the missions that are tied to those individual programs you could find here. Then you had this tab called Player Epics, and then these moments, or not moments, these missions just focused around specific players, and you had to do, you know, just stats and other things with specific players in order to get the things done. So take a look at this one. This is the Joe Random one. Some of these stats were ridiculous. Match the stats of Vida Blue's 1971 Cy Young season with hardware series player items, and these had to be in ranked seasons, BR, or event games. You had to get 300 strikeouts with hardware cards in ranked seasons. And it was hard to strike people out in this game, dude. It was really hard. The reason these stats were so hard is because at the end of the day, when you completed this program, you see there's a 99 overall hardware reward in there. The reason is, if you go to free agents and you go to the flashbacks, this is the card that you get. 99 overall Pepe Alazar, a randomly created player, literally no real life tied any MLB player, and he has 99 everything. 99 everything. There's not one stat that isn't absolutely amazing, and you could literally get this card from completing that Dynasty program with the Joe Random. And you know, they kind of expected this card. They talked about it later. They didn't think anybody would complete the Dynasty program so fast. Look at the day this was discovered. May 19th. a month and a half after the game came out, somebody discovered literally the greatest card of all time, attribute-wise. So this was kind of a wake-up call for them in the same way. They didn't really think people were going to grind their game that hard, but they have a dedicated fan base that will do it, and the fact that he was unlocked that early was pretty wild, so more people naturally started to unlock him too. But anyway, that was probably the worst thing about Diamond Dynasty in this year's game as far as content. So now let's jump into some more of the missions and go over those again. So we already talked about player epics. They're basically just missions with players. You can see they have the monthly awards thing. So Eric Dames was the April monthly awards guy. Carlos Correa was the May one. Cody Bellinger was June. James Paxton was July. Reese Hoskins was August. Carlos Carrasco was September. And then they had more random ones, a Halloween epic for Dave Winfield and stuff like that. So these you could complete. Then over here you had just regular missions, daily missions. Always there were some new ones. You had the collections, of course, where you had to collect all the teams and then collect all the equipments and stuff like that. This one gave you a 97 Matt Kemp. Let's take a look at some of the collection rewards. Actually, thinking back on it, the collect all teams reward was 99 overall Ted Williams. In the AL you got a 99 George Brett. In the NL I believe you got the 99 overall 97 Ernie Banks. So never mind, I was wrong. So there were obviously great collection rewards. 95 Aegon from completing the East. Completing the Central gave you let's see, I don't think it was actually that good of a card for the Central now that I remember. 96 Kluber. Okay, so still decent, not a terrible card or anything like that. What else was in here? Collect the AL West gave you a 94 Ichiro. Collect the NL East gave you, let's see, who was the NL East reward? 93 Stanton. Who was the Central award? I don't even remember. It was, if it would load, 94 Willie Stargell, and then collecting the NL West would give you, I think it was a Dodger, I think it was Zach Greinke. No, it was 97 Juan Marichal. So the collection rewards were still really good. You also had time limited missions that would go away, exchange missions, the Diamond program, these are the ones for Ken Griffey Jr., and then just all of these. So these missions really are what kept you busy. One big thing they added was team epics, which are kind of similar to team affinities. It's just a set of missions centered around a specific team, and you can see some of the rewards that you get at the end were really good. 90 overall Joe Carter for the Blue Jays. If you take a look at the Indians, you get 97 Kenny Lofton. If you take a look at the Twins, you get, let's see, 91 overall Glenn Perkins. So there was a ton of good ones. Over here, probably the best one was the Washington Nationals. And this one gave you a 99 overall Montreal Expos flashback, Andre Dawson, arguably one of the best cards in the game of MLB The Show 19. So there were a ton of good cards that were hidden in team epics, and they work similar to affinities. You just do missions tailored towards that specific team. You had players spotlight missions, which would just focus on specific players again. You had my career missions, which, oh my god, I would love to have my career missions back. It was so nice because my career missions gave you so many stubs. So look at this. You literally complete this mission, or you complete the holds. Let's see, I was 56 holds away from completing this mission. How many stubs would I have gotten? Like 14,000 stubs. You get like 14,000 stubs for completing each one of these missions, and then once you complete those and you get to the Dynasty ones, they give you another 9,000 stubs. There were so many stubs just hidden or just waiting to be collected in these My Career missions. These were a great way that people made stubs. They were the best way to do it. It was awesome. Then you had just normal ranked missions where you could like just do normal things in ranked seasons, BR, events, conquest, play versus TPU. So a bunch of different missions you can do, and that pretty much goes over all of how the content was structured. So it was a lot of really cool stuff in there. And once again, kind of laid the foundation and laid the groundwork for the future MLB Diamond Dynasty games. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and head to the market and see which cards are on the market. So we got 99 Joe Morgan, Mike Scott, Rich Gossage, Al Kaline, Flashback Zach Greinke, Craig Kimbrell. Once again, this is before Signature Series and this is before Immortals, all of that stuff. So everything still, once again, is just normal single season cards, which I like. I really like that. Not that I think Signature Series are solid this year, at least compared to Immortals. But, you know, single season cards are also really cool as well. So these all look really good. Who else is in here? We have Jake Arrieta, Mike Trout. This is a flashback Mike Trout from 2013. So this was a good This is the one from the event. This is a good like alternative if you didn't have the live series. There's that 99 Harper, an absolute unit of a card. Robin Yount had a 99. He was really good. Here's live series Trout, the most expensive card, a 99 overall. Clayton Kershaw also a 99 overall. Who else was in this year's game? Who was in this game that we don't really have anymore? Looks like a lot of these same guys are still in the game. Jim Rice, I don't believe we've seen Jim Rice in the show 19. Adrian Beltre, we won't see him in the show 19. A lot of these guys are still in the game. There's Phil Necro. And yeah, so there's still a lot of guys in the game that we haven't seen. The flashback Jose Reyes, there he is. Paul Molitor, we need to get a better Molitor card, I think. And yeah, Justin Morneau, that's a fun one. 95 overall Justin Morneau flashback. Ooh, big time power. That's cool. Flashback Jake Peavy, Sergio Romo flashback. So there were still a lot of good cards on the market. And one thing to also remember about this year's game is this is the first year they added the different types of cards. So rookie, breakout, all-star, impact veteran, hardware, postseason, all these different styles of cards. This is the year that they were added. So once again, adding on to the point, this game set the foundation for Diamond Dynasty going forward, and in my opinion is the most important Diamond Dynasty we have seen yet. So yeah, I've got 20,000 stubs. Do I have any packs? Ooh, I have one pack to open. Let's see what I get out of the pack. We'll buy a couple. We'll buy a couple packs, and then we'll head into a BR game against Serenity again and see if we can get anything good. So we got nothing in there, so let me go ahead and head to the pack store really quick and buy a couple packs. There's a finest pack, there's a ballin' as a habit pack, there's mixed sets standard packs. So these all have packs in a pack. Screw it, dude, let's buy a ballin' pack. Why not? Let's buy a ballin' as a habit pack. We've got 20,000 stubs down there. Let's buy one, and then we'll buy let's buy like 2 or 3 of these, and then we can open these really quick. We'll buy 2. We're not going to really spend that much time on here. So let's go ahead and open up our packs now. Yes, I would like to open packs. Let's open up these 2. So these are going to give me packs in a pack. So it's going to give me a, let's see, what are the 2 packs? A set 12 pack. And then I got to open up the other one, which is hopefully going to give me something cool as well. This one is a set 10. So we've got a set 10 pack, which has the chance to find breakout legend Mike Schmidt and hardware legend Dennis Eckersley. So let's see if we get either one of these in this pack. Let's see here. Nope, bunch of bronzes. Okay, let's try the other one. Let's try the set 12. See if we get something good again. Got Chicago Cubs Stadium and bronzes. Okay, now let's open up the Ballin' as a Habit pack. Contains 6-player items with an increased chance to find diamond and gold players, including legend flashbacks. Chance to find exclusive player epic mission starter rookie legend Wade Boggs. Come on, baby. Give me something good in the Ballin' as a Habit pack. Give me some money, baby. Give me some money. Oh, we got a silver. Damn it, Dylan Bundy. Yikes. All right, so that's pretty much all you need to see about Diamond Dynasty. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and hop into a BR game against Serenity. So I'm going to go ahead and draft my team up. You guys will see the draft, and then I'm going to be playing Serenity in this 3-inning game, and we'll talk about how we feel about 17. So stick around. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and draft a Battle Royale team, and then I am going to match up with Serenity, and we're going to go ahead and play a BR game. So here we go, 1,500 stubs. Let's see what the draft is looking like. So let's take a look at the actual rounds up here. 2 diamond rounds, 2 gold rounds, 7 silver rounds, 8 bronze rounds, and 6 common rounds. So that's definitely a little bit different than MLB The Show 19. MLB 19 I think has 3 diamond, 3 golds, and like 8 silvers or something like that. So we got to use all of those common rounds for starting pitch round and stuff like that. And all right, let's go. So we got Robbie Cano, big bats for second base would be good. Joey Votto. I think I'm going to take Robbie Cano. I'm going to take him, a big lefty bat, and hopefully he's going to be pretty good for us. Anthony Swarzak out of the bullpen. I like that. We're going to go ahead and take him. Once again, this year also, attributes did not go over 99. They stayed where they were. So we're definitely going to take Schwarber right here for the outfield, of course. Then we've got a silver round, Josh Reddick. We're going to take Brad Ziegler. I'm pretty sure that guy blocked me on Twitter. I don't know why. Then we're going to go ahead and look at Bregman. He's an 83 overall silver. Then we're going to take Justin Wilson right here. Good velo and break for a lefty out of the pen. Bronze round. Who do we want right here? We're going to take Mike Napoli, first baseman. We need to get some common rounds out of the way so we can get those starting pitchers in there. We're going to take Kevin Quackenbush right here. Who else is in here? There we go. There's a common round. Chad Bettis, welcome to the squad. Get in that rotation. Tommy Malone, join him. Get in there too, buddy. Give me another one. Oh, 3 in a row. Antonio, welcome to the starting squad. All right, then we've got a bronze round. We've got All-Star Jock Peterson, Jordy Mercer, Sean Tollison. I'm going to take Sean Tollison right here. Still want to get those 2 gold rounds for the lineup. Nelson Cruz in the Future Stars game. Oh, my God. All right, Francis Martes. Okay, Martes. All right, gold round. Here we go. We got Dave Winfield, Starling Marte, or Steven Drew. I think I'm going to go with Dave Winfield right here. Really, really good against lefties, and he's got good arm strength. Once again, fielding really does not matter in this game. We're going to go Blaine Hardy, get another lefty in the pen. And then we've got a bronze round here, AJ Pierzynski, Nicky Delmonico. We're going to go, I'm going to go Chris Tillman. I'm pretty sure he has a long windup though. So, all right, we have all of our rotation or all of our bullpen figured out. Now we need to finish up the rotation as well as the lineup. Look at Matt Chapman. He always had the good fielding, 86 fielding right here, but he's only a 74 overall bronze. We got Jason Castro, Matt Harvey, Jorge Polanco. We'll go with Jorge Polanco right there. We'll probably get a better card at some point though. Juan Lagares, Juan Uribe. Oh, I'm taking R.A. Dickey. I know it's not a common, but I'm taking R.A. Dickey just so I can try to mess with Serenity if I get him. Ralph Kiner, 75 overall rookie card. We got him. And then the last common round, we'll go ahead and go with this guy for the speed. And then we should have a catcher round right here. Dano Navarro, Wilson Ramos, Alex Avila, and Wellington Castillo. We'll go with Beef. We'll take him. All right, so we've still got 1 gold round in here. Need help at third base, need help at first base, need help at shortstop, and in center field. Chris Colabello, not a bad card right there. Some pretty decent hitting stats for a silver. Cesar Hernandez. We'll go ahead and he can play left and right. Brock Holt can play pretty much anywhere. We'll take Chris Colabello right here. Pretty good hitter. We can move him in there at some point. Ichiro, Kendrys Morales, Dale Murphy, or JJ Hardy. We'll go with Ichiro, or no, we'll go with Kendrys Morales, I think. Yeah, we'll go with Kendrys. Figure out where we want to put him. We still have a gold round. Silver round right here. Hanley, Justin Board, Todd Frazier, or Yunel Escobar. Let's go with Todd Frazier. Get ourselves a better third baseman. And then we've got a silver round. Robinson Chirino, still got really good power as a silver card. Corey Dickerson, Jackie Robinson, honestly a really, really good card right there. Do I have anybody else for the middle infield? Polanco at shorts. It looks like the gold round is going to be the last round. I'm going to take Jackie, and then we'll figure out what this gold round is going to be. Who do we have for the gold round? Chris Young, Kevin Kiermaier, Dustin Pedroia, or Aaron Judge. Ooh, Aaron Judge in the gold round would be amazing. Chris Young would be pretty damn good too, but I don't really need another outfielder. I kind of need like an infielder. We will go with, I'll go with Aaron Judge, the big time power. Screw it. We'll take Judge right here. And that's going to be our team. All right, so this is the lineup I'm going with. I'm going to lead off Schwarber, then Judge, then Robinson Cano, then Dave Winfield. Although it might be a smart idea to put Winfield in the 2 spot instead of Judge, because if he brings in a lefty, then yeah. So I'm going to go that. And yeah, the rest of the team looks pretty good. We've got R.A. Dickey in the rotation. I really hope I match up with Serenity and I can use R.A. Dickey. That's going to be hilarious. Well, let's get into a game with Serenity and take a look at MLB The Show 17. All right, well, I was not able to match up with Serenity, but I did land on R.A. Dickey. I get to use R.A. Dickey in BR here in MLB The Show 17. So I'm not playing Serenity, unfortunately. I'll still leave Serenity's link in the description if you guys want to go check him out. But yeah, we tried to match up for like 30 minutes and it just straight up wasn't working. So I'm just going to go ahead and play a game. And I'll give you guys kind of my thoughts on the game and stuff like that and tell you what I think. So this is probably more of what you're used to when it comes to analog pitching. You can see the meter looks way more similar to the way it does in MLB The Show 19. If you guys watched the video from 16, it looked totally different. It didn't look good at all. It looked kind of, you know, the art on it wasn't very clean. It just looked kind of weird. This one looks a lot better. So analog pitching definitely looking a little bit different. Oh, he took it. I'm really throwing this guy knuckleballs, dude. I'm gonna throw him a sinker. Let's see what he does on the sinker. Good pitch, and it's gonna be a base hit up the middle. So basically, one of the things about the show 17 that was like kind of a thorn for it was, so gameplay definitely had issues because late hits were extremely prevalent. You got rewarded way more for hitting late hits. He's taking third too? Oh, he's gone. I got him. Yeah, let's go. You're not taking third on me. You got rewarded way more for putting late swings on the ball than you did for good. And I'm not just saying that because, like, you know, I had a couple bad games where my opponent got late hits. It's not like MLB The Show 19 at all, where it's like a late bloop shot over the second baseman's head. It's literally like a 115 mile an hour, you know, fly ball off of a very, very late swing, and it was just a really, really weird game. The game just, the hitting engine was extremely weird, especially compared to MLB The Show 16, where almost everything with good timing seemed to have been rewarded. So this guy will not strike out. Dude, oh my god. This is like a, what is this, a 12-13 pitch at bat? This AB will not end. And he hits a home run. Alright, props. Woo, there we go. Got him with the high knuckleball that time. Now we gotta face Finest Ozuna. There we go. That should end the inning. Aaron Judge over here in center making the play. Alright, so let's go see what the hitting's like. I've got Kyle Schwarber leading off the big time power against right-handed pitching. And that started to lag a little bit. Okay, well, that's just a normal out. So, once again, this was the first year they added ball physics. So you're going to see the ball curve and move a little bit more compared to MLB The Show 16, where it literally looked like the ball was rolling alongside, you know, just like a regular flat wall. So this one you're going to see different types of hits and different types of, you know, swings and stuff like that. All right, we took a walk with Dave Winfield. Kind of anticlimactic, but we'll take the base runner. Trying to get a dub here in MLB The Show 17. Oh, there we go. Robbie Cano down the line. That's probably just going to be a single for him. We'll stay at first. But we got him on the corners. Okay. Oh, I missed that with Judge. 43 speed. I don't know who he has in the outfield, but I don't think arm strength is as big of a deal this year. Never mind. I just got absolutely hosed. Sick. Here we go. Ground ball to third. Todd Frazier, the Todd father. There you go, Mark. Take that. Oh my god, that was like no arm at shortstop right there. Is that Polanco? I forgot who I had out there. But damn, that's Ichiro running the bases. How are you gonna make that type of throw? Damn, Polanco straight up has no arm. That thing is very, very slow getting from his hand to that glove. So the pitch speeds in this game are definitely a lot slower than MLB The Show 16's. MLB The Show 16's pitch speeds were pretty quick, and then this year they definitely slowed them down a little bit. And then when we do 18 tomorrow, you guys are going to see how slow MLB 18's pitch speeds were, because my god, those things were like, it was weird how slow those pitches were. And that is going to be a ground ball. All right, so I haven't really done anything at the plate. Actually, I got two guys on last inning, but I got thrown out from center. Todd Frazier, there we go. All right, so we haven't really seen any of the very late or the just late swings so far in this game. That's where the meme came from, just late be great. That all came from MLB The Show 17 with how like higher the exit velos were on late swings compared to good timing swings. But that's a good one right there. 106 with a good timing swing. That's actually a pretty good one. But that one, see, I'm curious about this one. Let's see this PCI. Good fly ball 79, but I was under it. So it makes more sense if I'm actually squared up on something. There we go. Castillo base it over the third baseman's head. Nice. We'll try to get to 2. Hopefully we get there. 26 speed. We're there. All right. Second and third, and I believe the pitcher spot is up. Yeah, so R.A. Dickey, I think your time has come. Kendrick Morales, no! Man, I've had 2 innings with a runner on third, and I haven't been able to score. Another thing about this game, I'm just trying to think back to it. The servers on this game were really bad, especially for the first month. There was a big thing going on with the servers in this game where you literally would play a game and you'd complete the game, you'd, beat somebody, and then it would go to the queue, this mysterious area called the queue, and then the game would basically never come out of the queue. So you could play a full 9-inning game, spend 45 minutes on the digital diamond, getting your win and everything, and then at the end of the game it says your game has been added to queue, and then it never happens. So instead of being 1-0, you're still 0-0. Like, it was just, there were so many little issues like that, but overall the game still had a lot of positives. Is that the second out or the third? I think that's the second out. Yeah, one more out. Alright, there we go. We're going to end the inning and we're going into the bottom of the third, down by 1. Let's see if we can walk off a BR game here in MLB The Show 17. Schwarber, no! God dang it. I suck with Kyle Schwarber in this game, apparently. I just swung at ball 4, I'm pretty sure. I was up 3-1 in that count, and I swung at 2 balls. I should have been on base twice. Alright, there we go. I actually took a walk this time with Cano. And now we've got Aaron Judge set up for the 2-run walk-off home run. Come on, Aaron. Wait, what? Oh my god, they gotta turn off variable umpires. I mean, we have variable umpires off in 19. Alright, we got a base hit, so it keeps the inning going. Damn, I didn't even want to swing at that. It should have been 2-1. I should have been able to take the pitch that I wanted. Alright, well, Chris Colabello. Hit something in the gap. There we go. There's a late hit. Oh, that's a line out. Okay. Got 4 hits and I didn't even get anything. I didn't get any runs. I got hosed in that first inning. Chipper Jones hit that freaking bomb against me off of R.A. Dickey, off the knuckleballer. So, is what it is, man. So yeah, guys, MLB 17 once again, definitely just like the foundation year for Diamond Dynasty going forward. This was the most important MLB The Show when it comes to Diamond Dynasty, I think. And a lot of the things that they implemented into this year's game we're seeing in MLB The Show 19 as well. So overall, man, probably my favorite Diamond Dynasty other than the Show 19. And it's nice to go back and check this out. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because tomorrow we are going to go to MLB The Show 18, and that one's going to be an interesting one. If you've watched the 16 video and then this one, 18 is going to be it's going to be kind of weird. So just prepare for that. But anyway, guys, that'll be out tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace.